Okay, I'm going to use Clayfield again in Queensland as an example of looking at a suburb in relation to its neighbours. Okay, so firstly I want to establish this suburb. Ripehouse basically works at a suburb level, not a postcode level. It works at a suburb level, and the suburb is defined by the white line that surrounds the suburb. So Clayfield's obviously surrounded by other suburbs. Hendra to the right here to the east, Wooloowin to the west. You can basically hover and you can view the suburbs next door. We can zoom out. We can see that the surrounding green area is the local government area, and every other suburb in that local government area is a suburb that we can hover and click on. Okay, so we can navigate to a neighbouring suburb via clicking on the green area. So anytime that overlay is becoming green and the name pops up in this pop-up, we can actually click on that green area to be taken to the suburb and view that suburb itself. Okay. The other thing is we can see how Clayfield compares to its closest neighbours, numbers-wise. So let's click on the neighbourhood comparison button down here. That's going to display a really simple pop-up that has the top 10 closest neighbours to Clayfield within 5Ks. So if it's outside of 5Ks, it won't display 10. Or if there are 10 within that 5Ks, it will display them all. So it shows Clayfield up the top here, the KPIs for Clayfield at the moment, and then its closest neighbours, it will display the KPIs for its neighbours one after the other. So you can pick up some cues here, some hints towards the ripple effect. Is Clayfield cheaper than all of its neighbours? Look at the locations of them visually, then look at the numbers quickly. You can do some validation and some sanity checking there. Maybe look at where the CBD is from Clayfield and then look to see if Clayfield is cheaper than the suburb that's closer to the CBD and also potentially cheaper than the suburb further away from the CBD. That might be a real hint that it's an area of growth. So this is a really quick look up to see the numbers for all the suburbs that surround the suburb in question. And that way you can get a real feel for how the suburb sits.